Hi guys, we're here in New York City, in Central Park, standing on the highest rock. Well, maybe the highest rock with the best view in Central Park. We're looking at the Gapstow Bridge, which is built in 1896. Gorgeous view of the city. A bit cloudy. The weather is nice though. It's a nice 70 degrees. It's a nice break from the heat, so hopefully no overheating equipment today. Hi Sean. Oh, don't you worry. We will hit our We're gonna head back into the city now because I think we're catching a bit of lag. We're trying this wide angle here just so you guys can see a little bit better, but when we head into the city we'll probably bring it back down. We'll see how it goes. So we're gonna move kind of slow. And I don't want to fall either. Because I did not wear my hiking shoes today. Hi, Sloth.
She didn't watch it all the time. She just
They have the proper sneakers on. The rare black squirrel. He's getting ready for the winter. He knows it's getting cold. Alvin's brown. That's a rare black one. Some geese up ahead. Making my way down slowly. Let's see if we see him. Well, there's another squirrel and some geese. Highly recommend staying away from those. They are not the friendliest. Oop, there's another one. There's Theodore. He found some acorns. He's pretty happy about them. Oh, there's two black squirrels.
La meilleure décision. Et je suis très content qu'on aille la voir ensemble.
I guess he hasn't gotten chubby enough to be stuck in the fence yet. I know. I was like really at a park right there. off to a rough start. See if I can find somewhere to put you down. So I can tie my shoe, or at least tuck my shoelaces in. Go. Alright. We're moving. Do you guys like this wide angle? Or is it a bit too much? I just feel like there's so much to see that you have to have the wide angle. The Plaza Hotel is directly in front of us. And you can see the Louis Vuitton as well, which they have up the scaffolding. Of course, Louis Vuitton branded, but they are currently under construction. Looks good. Okay. Famous Plaza Hotel. Central Park South, one of the most expensive real estates in New York City. We're gonna kind of make an odd loop around here. We'll go check out the Apple Store too. This portion of the city is under construction. It would take you guys in, but I think due to privacy of their clients, they do not allow you, and or residents, they do not allow you in. Well, they don't allow you in streaming, at least. Right? Yes. Well, they didn't stay there. Kevin ended up there. It was not by choice. I think their house just recently went up for sale, and it just sold. But the previous owners completely redone it, so it doesn't look like the original anymore. This building looks like a skate ramp. I don't know if you guys can see it as we wait for the light to change so we can cross safely. But it goes up and then it curves like a giant skate ramp. You'd be like the Daredevil of the century with that one. Hi, David. Sort of. Fifth Avenue is to my left. But we're gonna head that way and check out the Apple Store. I think we can go down in there. then we'll walk Fifth Avenue, Cathedral, and Rockefeller, and make our way to Times Square and end up in the Disney store. Or Disney. Yeah, so now the park is to my left again. He works. Oh, guys, I'm gonna see one sec. Oh, the signs are gone. I'm gonna see if I can drop us down from 4K because I think we're struggling a bit. So I'm gonna have to stop it. So it's going to say that the stream has stopped. But then if you refresh, it will just keep refreshing and the stream will pick back up where we left off. Let's pull off to the side so nobody runs into me with the bikes. So I'm gonna stop the stream and then just keep refreshing and I will be right back. Alright, and we should be back now. Pause. I figured it out. You click the stop button and it'll ask you if you would like to pause. Or stop the stream. But we should be back now. I'm going to give it a second for you guys to get back in. Hopefully we're looking a little better. Go ahead and cross the street once more and make it over to the Apple. Just waiting for that light to change. Alright, our light has changed. Got our first wave of the day. Whoa, okay, she should not have done that. This is part of New York. I should not be looking at the phone and should probably be looking around. So if you do not pay attention, you will get run into. But hi, Balaban. I just got up to New York today. I got here, my plane landed about 10 o'clock. Nice, the weather is like a solid 70 degrees, a little overcast, enjoying my break from the heat. We're gonna head over to the Apple store, no pun intended. But I just got here, so I'm just here for the day, but my appointments aren't until later this afternoon. My first appointment's at 4, so I figured we'd do a little live stream. See how it goes. I'm gonna try to walk a little slower. I believe there's stairs down in here. I don't have to take the elevator. I'll just stream. We'll try to go in here. Sean, my nose is stuffy, so I can't smell anything. We didn't get yelled at by the security guard. Oh, Central Park is the best. It's like the oasis inside the city. It's like solitude. It's something amazing. It's only something you can experience here. Sorry, I'm moving kind of slow. I don't want to fall down the stairs. There I am. It's a bit breezy. Of course, they have to have a giant mirror. So you can check all the way down. I don't want to mess with it. So I don't want to mess it up. So I think we're good. I'm trying to move slow. Which they're releasing the new AirPods on Friday. At least here in America they are. So we'll see how much we can get away with in here. Right? I know, I was thinking that. I was kind of disappointed, but I'm like, maybe it's not a bad thing. I think we're clear to stream here. No one has said anything yet. Let's do a quick walk around. We have a lot to see. And then there's also music in here, so. But I feel like after living in New York City, like you don't realize the smell until when you first get back or you first get here, you smell it, but then after that, you don't really smell it. These are actually skylights. You can look down in to the store from the ground. Go ahead and head out. We are not shopping in here today. And I think it depends where you come in. I think Jersey's a little worse. I think there was lag to be expected. I mean, you have 8.6 million people, and you have to imagine that at least most of them are probably using the same network. There's the Bergdorf and Goodman. We head back up these stairs. The plaza once again. Yeah, let me drop down to 1080p. There's those skylights. Let's see if we can see down in. Don't know if we can. They also have a couple S seats. Oh no, it's tinted. So you cannot see down in, but you can see out. One of the tallest buildings in New York City right there. Oh, there's a nice breeze too. So there's two sides to Bergdorf and Goodman. This is more of the women's side, and the other side is more, they have a men's floor, and then more women's. This is the back side of Central Park South. And we have our walk light again. Hi Doug, it's nice to see you. Thank you so much again, as always. For always helping out our little channel, we appreciate it so much. We're on a new big city adventure today. Coming up on Bulgari on the right. And then Louis Vuitton, which is under scaffolding, but we can take a peek. Again, I don't think we can go inside. A lot of these are private property and they try to keep their clients' privacy in mind, so oftentimes you cannot go in. But we're always allowed outside. As he quickly shuts the door. Can we have the Louis Vuitton turtle drink? Across the street before it changes, Tiffany and Gucci in front of us. And the cathedral, but not the cathedral, a cathedral. Oh, I know, right? It is heavily guarded over here. Shiny store. It's a humongous ring.
כזה אני רוצה, זה גדול מדי? אסתי, בתוך התמונה שלה.
Messy.
זה יפריע לי? So I guess like... Merch, right? It's merch, James. It's merch. I swear. Can't go wrong with Tiffany merch. You know what? I actually have learned to love the scaffolding, especially in the winter, in the rainy season, so you're not necessarily getting soaking wet or getting snowed on. You learn to find it and change your route such that you can stay out of the snow and the rain. So I've learned to love it. So I'm like, why do they put this here? It's so annoying. And I'm like, wait a second, this is actually really great. Probably not at Tiffany's. I am going to ask in the Disney store in Times Square if they do. Like, I don't think they will, but I'm gonna ask because why not? And B, I will be insanely shocked if they actually take it. Omega, Swatch. Europeans have this one, Mango.
You got them from the Philippines.
Oh, you wait. It gets better. Balaban. It gets better. There's a pretty insane one up here that we're coming to. Thank you, Richard.
Shuffling and taking cards. Shuffling and taking cards.
So I think we can just walk. I know it says don't walk, but
I think this street is closed off due to whatever yucky thing that you're doing right there. But welcome in, Richard. Ooh, more shiny.
Are just looking to sit going, and there's a limit on how much you can do.
Harry Winston's. Museum of Modern Art is up here on my right. Hey, but they have a Burberry. They have it all. Shiny is mighty. It's like half of New York and visiting New York. It's just like window shopping. You don't ever have to buy anything, but you gotta look at it. Yeah, we're on Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue is the danger zone. It's always so wild how like there's all these big modern buildings and then you have like the older architecture just kind of planted there. Like imagine walking through the city when it all looked like that. It's gonna be amazing. It's amazing now, but it was pretty crazy then too. We're coming up to my favorite cathedral and biggest cathedral in New York City, which is where we are headed now. Right? Everything is so big, I think you have to look up. Like it's always, or just look around. You can stop and look around and take in so much standing on one corner. Let's let them get their picture. We'll just go ahead and walk around. They're going to be there a while attempting to get that picture. It is St. Patrick's. It is. That's where we're headed.
Yeah, because they usually use kimchi on everything.
St. Patrick's Cathedral. You got it, Sean.
I didn't see.
Right? I think the chaos going around you reminds you that your mind isn't so loud. As I was just telling James, I was like, I feel like my mind is not so loud here. Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird thing. And even though there's so many people, everybody has their own agenda and their own thing going on and doing their own thing. So it kind of feels like even though there's millions of people literally around you, you almost feel like you're kind of walking alone. Like it's like your own walk. It's your own thing. I don't think we will make our way that far. It's quite a far walk. I think James and I have done it. I would say it's about an hour and a half walk because it's about 20-ish minutes by train from where I'm at now. So we're gonna kind of stay more towards Midtown. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's down by the financial district. Ish. It's a bit of a walk. So our agenda today is we're gonna head up to this cathedral, and then we're gonna make a right, and we're gonna head towards Rockefeller. I'll show you. Hopefully we can get a glimpse of the Chrysler Building. And then we'll walk around Rockefeller for a bit, and then we'll end up in Times Square, and then we'll stop in the Disney store. There it is. See if we can get the side view here, and then we'll go stand in front of it. You know what? We may cross the street so we can get a better view, because its towers so high that I think if we stand right under it, we won't get that perfect view. So we'll go ahead and cross the street. I'm debating if we're gonna make it. I'm not gonna try to rush it with 1 second to cross. So we'll go around, we'll check out the front, and then we'll cross and get the whole cathedral. You can actually attend service here if you wanted to. I don't know how busy they are. In certain times of the day it is open to the public, so you can go inside, which it looks like it is now. I think you really truly forget how small it really is. Like, you assume, like, you think block and you think, oh wow, like that's a big deal. But then you get here and it takes like 3 minutes to walk a block, maybe 4 if you catch a stop, you know, a stopping point where you have to wait to cross. But this church is insane. And then we'll cross the street as well and get a better. See if we can head inside. Maybe it looks pretty busy in there, so we'll see if we can head in. Yeah, when we lived here, I made James take me by this every day. We had to go every day. I'm like, we have to walk by. We have to walk by. It is amazing. Looks like there may have just been a service. Stained glass in here is incredible. So you can go in, but you do need a bag check. So there's not a service you can just go in. But we will head out because we are not doing a bag check. That might take a little while because there's a lot of people waiting. Very, very cool though. But I know, I had to check out the stained glass. The stained glass, to me, it's wild.
con bebida?
But yeah, James, you're right. It's only been 36 minutes. Maybe we'll take our time here in Rockefeller. Welcome in, just mousing around. Yeah, the gravity of that building is insane. Like, I can't even tell you. Pictures and video do not do justice. Should have maybe crossed there because the Rockefeller Circle is there. This is normally where they put the giant Christmas tree. So we'll go ahead and walk down the block and then we'll wander back. Grand Central. We can check out Grand Central. And then head back. Maybe that's what we'll do. That's a good idea. We'll head down to Grand Central. And then we'll loop back and come down through Rockefeller. And I will say, I do appreciate the sirens here. Like, they're still loud, but it's more of a lower tone. It's not that, like, insanely high pitch that makes you cover your ears. Like, you know what it is. It's like, okay, there's the ambulance, there's the police, but it, like, literally doesn't take you out. So I do really appreciate that they took in consideration everybody's eardrums. James, thank you for being my compass today. So I feel like I'm good in the city until I'm not, and I'm like, oh no, where am I? I could say we could hit the Diamond District too, but I don't know how they would feel about filming. I'm trying to think the last time we were here. The last time we were here was Thanksgiving of 2022, I think. And then I don't think we've been back. You may have been when we went to Europe because you took the train to get on the ship. So you may have stopped in May of 23. Unless you didn't get time to stop in, so that would have been the last time, would have been this car is gonna follow me the whole way there. Maybe if I keep talking we can override it. Oh, James, you remember that 3-bedroom apartment we were looking at and they were building like, they were building something so the rent was like ridiculously cheap for New York? I think that was right here. And they are just starting. They still have the digger. You do, yeah, they're very bassy, so you do feel them as well.
I don't know, I feel like I've heard that.
So, yeah, it's interesting because you do almost feel them before you hear them. Of course, yeah, this is kind of the beta test today. I had some things to do up here, so I have my appointment at my first one at 4, so I figured that I would test out the live stream, but definitely want to try to get up here and a few times a year and do it, so we can definitely do it. I don't know if we'll have time today because my appointment is about 30 minutes from where we're at, so I'm trying to not get too far away. Maybe James can assist on that one if I will have time for that. We have time for that? How far is it? Am I close? Because I do have to go by foot. Because there is absolutely no service in the subway. See, with the scaffolding, it's not very pretty to look at, but if it was raining, it would be a gem. Yeah, oh, see, yeah, that's what I thought. It's quite south, because I think if you keep walking, you can see the Statue of Liberty. I think it's... And then, yeah, the train is a no-go. We're about midday, so the subways don't get super busy. But I think by walking, we would have to, yeah, it would take a bit, and then we have to consider the walk back. Because I definitely want to check out the Disney store. But it's 40 minutes by train, which means on foot it would probably be about an hour and a half. Because we can't go in the train, I don't think. Oh goodness. Oh, okay, yeah, I know exactly where that's at now. Like down that side, yeah. Like, yeah, it would take a while because we can't do the train because I always remember trying to talk on the phone down there and your phone call would drop, so I can't imagine what streaming would be like. So we are backpacking today. It's the same time. We're still on the East Coast, so it's 12:44 currently. So I did not change time zones today. Hi, Tiki Man fan. How are you? We may have to take the coat off. I'm actually getting a little hot. Ooh, hold on. Left. We gotta make a slow turnaround. because New York City traffic on foot does not stop. I think that's the worst thing you can do is be told to stop. At least stop in the middle of the sidewalk.
Then fucking Jamar Chase came out. But, that's what it says in here. I wonder if that's also that.
That's what I thought. That's why I texted you. I was like, am I there yet? Because I get that, like, I think I'm passing it feeling. And I got that I think I'm passing it feeling. I think this is one of the amazing things that COVID brought to the city was outdoor seating, because you could not dine inside for a long period of time, so the restaurants built little outdoor seating like that, and they actually let the restaurants keep them, so you had less wait time at restaurants, and then you always had the option to enjoy the outside on a nice day. So I'm glad they kept that. I think that's like an amazing new feature to the city, is to be able to enjoy your favorite restaurant and enjoy the outdoors.
I'll never see that building in my life. I'll never see that out. Yeah, like the first half of it.
The MetLife building in front of us here.
And then all this support.
Yeah, I think just because we're in the park and they keep the park strictly park, it's kind of like Animal Kingdom. Like, we're not going to put a giant cell tower in the only, you know, the biggest nature zone in the concrete jungle. So I think that's where we were at. Right there was a lot of things, like, as much as it's like was kind of stinky, like it sucked, but like I think a lot of good things also came out of it. And some of them really went all out. Like, that one was like pretty good, but like depending on where you dine, like they get nicer, right? So I think there was a lot of silver linings in COVID for New York.
Yeah, he's the head super.
As much of a tragedy as it was, you know, I think we have to remember to find the good things, and to remember that there are still positives even though there's a lot of negatives. There's that cool breeze again. All right. And Grand Central is this way. And if you wonder how people get their post, that is how they get the post here. The mailmen and mailwomen walk with their little cart and deliver the mail. The Grand Central Terminal. We are safe to cross. James, do you remember if that Yummy Donut shop ever... Did they close or is it still here? Because I know they were under renovation for a little while. How's our connection holding up in here? It's a little restaurant here.
Starting to
I'm
show
just
out
trying to
here.
see how our connection is now because I believe that portion, yeah, I think that portion is underground, so I don't think we'll go underground. You know what? I think you can get lost anywhere. We're gonna go ahead and head out of here because I think we're catching some major lag. And I believe that portion of the that it's like the dining hall is underground. We'll go around to the front, more Grand Central. Well, let me know. Do we head in? I'm just nervous because we go underground and I don't want to lose you guys. But I think, you know, it's easy to get lost anywhere. But I think you kind of get the hang of it, how the city works, because it's very symmetrical. But I think that is the luxury to the 21st century, though. You have Google Maps and Apple Maps, and it'll take you anywhere. So I think... Can you get lost? I think the subway is the easiest way to get lost because most of the subways are underground, and so you kind of can't get an idea of where you are unless you get off and kind of go up to the surface and look around. It's like, okay, I know where I'm at. So the subways can be tricky, but I think above ground it's all in order. So you have, you have 42nd, 41st. The blocks kind of go in order. We can head back in. We can try again. We'll go through this door and see if that's maybe a little better.
Oh, yeah.
There's little shops around this way too. Let's try and see how it goes. Oh yeah, it was like right as we walked through that door. Now we're better now. It's like, yeah, maybe it's something with that door. So yeah, I think, yeah, of course. I mean, we lived here for a year and I'm still a little bit lost sometimes. Like I had to pull up my map to get here. Below ground. Let me know how we hold up. Started to come down this slope here. Yeah. It was good, and then it headed downhill once we got through the doors. We got that little bump back up, and then it got, run away, I'm running. Yeah, now we're headed back to the surface, so it's getting better now. And then it'll drop again when we walk through the brass doors. Yeah, I really wanted to get down there. It's super cool. It's like this underground, like, you can think about, I don't even know how to explain it. It explains in the name, it's a dining concourse. So there's like a little sandwich shop, a little soup shop, a donut shop. Like it's a bunch of little, it's like a great place to grab a bite, but it is quite underground. So we'll go ahead and retrace our steps back towards Rockefeller and go do that. We're coming up on Madison Ave. We're gonna make our way back to Fifth. So yeah, that's kind of how it goes. So you have the streets, and then you have the Aves. So yeah, I think once you get the hang of the city, then you can kind of figure out your way.
40 seconds.
Oh, thank you, Balaban. imagine being in that elevator. It's gonna be crazy. I don't think people actually enter it. I think it's just mostly for supplies for the build. We should be coming up on 5th Avenue, if I remember correctly, and there is the giant 525 Fifth, so I think we're almost there and we'll track our way back. Towards the Rockefeller, so we gotta go to 50th. So yeah, I guess that's how I see it. You have the Avs go north to south, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, James. The Avs go north to south, and then the streets go east to west. So I think if you have that down, you kind of have a general sense of direction, at least where you're headed. If for some reason your phone died.
Yeah. Grand Central Partnership. There you go, bro.
Don't have that green yet. There it is. And I think you start to anticipate. I've only been back for about a couple hours, and I already start to know when that walk sign is going to change. You kind of get an idea of like, okay, it's been long enough, it's going to change.
Dude, honestly, I should have sent dinner last night with the.
You know what, it's really truly nice being back when the city is moving again. Like, as nice as a little outdoor seating restaurant was, COVID was horrible. We were here towards the tail end of that, and the streets even then were so empty, and there was so much suffering through it. Like, it really truly was heartbreaking. Not only for New York, but the world. And then being here, it was unbelievably surreal, the impact it took. Not just on businesses, but just day-to-day people. It kind of chokes me up a little bit talking about it. Alrighty, now we're almost back to Rockefeller now. Wasn't a bad walk.
Apparently not.
I've got about 20 tops around my
Shoes that I wore when I was pregnant.
I don't remember seeing the likes of that. That building with all the US flag. We'd have seen that building, but all for sure. Don't you think?
Yeah.
That's these guys. Yeah, which road's this? Yeah, you got to meet him.
Alright, so we're about 800 feet in walking distance from Rockefeller Center, so we'll head there.
Okay, take a picture.
Let it got clear. Let it got cleared up.
Hi, Miami Heat! If there was a concrete version of Animal Kingdom, this might be it. Well, it is the concrete jungle, so. Hi, Deidre, how are you? Less safari, more city. So for those of you just stopping in, we're headed towards the Rockefeller Center. We will attempt to go inside, but I don't know how we'll do with the lag. But there's tons to see outside. This is typically where they put the gigantic Christmas tree you guys see at Christmas. This is with the ice rink. This is normally where it is. Well, always, not normally, always.
That one, or the one I think, because I was like 20 years old. I think I know which one that was. It's like a block away. A block. Okay. But
I also am not gonna remember it because they're all gonna have names similar.
Alright, we're gonna head down the middle here. It's a great place to stop and have lunch, even though we're not quite into the holidays yet. There on the other side, we'll go check it out. It's FAO Schwarz, which is a humongous toy store. It does not look huge from the outside, but inside it is massive.
Maybe like that whole bottom area.
We'll walk down so we can get a good view of that fountain. This portion turns into an ice rink around Christmas time. But in all the other seasons, they have outdoor seating. Rockefeller Building. Let's see if I can get the whole thing. Oh, we're still going. Yep. And then we'll go back up and get a good view of it as well. It seems to be like the place to be. It's a lovely day out. There's a breeze. It's like a nice, now we're up to probably about 75 now. Overcast, so you're not baking in the heat. So it's a really nice day in New York standards to eat outside. But yes, welcome in, Ninja Watchers. And of course, thank you to my chatters for keeping me company while I wander the concrete jungle today. There it is again. It's so big, it's so hard to get the whole thing in the frame. Maybe we're gonna walk back again to get a better view of it. Let's see if we can. Let's find out. You can actually go to the top. You don't have to walk. There is an elevator. It's like a speed elevator. It takes like 12 seconds or something to get all the way to the top. Okay, I go. We'll go wander around by FAO Schwarz. Thank you, WDW Stream Finder. Everybody getting their pictures in. We've actually been to the top. Definitely worth doing. There's some touristy stuff that's not worth doing. That is definitely worth doing. The view from up there is incredible. It is amazing. James and I did it, and it was definitely worth it. Especially on a good weather day. I would try to stay away from cloudy days because you are so high up, you might end up in the clouds. Literally. But if you stick to like a nice sunny day, the view up there is like you can't even believe it. But we're giving it a test run, WDW. Seeing how it's gonna go. I had some appointments up here, so I figured, hey, I have some time. Just take a little bit of an earlier flight. So we can get a live stream in. We got a fresh market. Jersey Farm produce. Ooh, fresh pastries. All the maple syrup you could want, my goodness. At least a year's supply.
Priorities or initiatives?
Since 1862. Isn't that wild, guys? He gives me a little Disney feel. We can wander in here. We'll see how it goes. Thank you. Oh, and they're playing Disney music outside too. Thank you. Ooh. Very fun. Hi. Like, it doesn't seem so big when you're outside, but when you're in here, it is massive. His name is Amusable Sandcastles. The biggest stuffy sandcastle ever.
Hey! We do have an appearance fee, so you owe me about $20. No, per second, so $40, $60, $80, $100. Oh, you were being so generous. $140, $160, $180. I'm just kidding. But you know what? I just like having fun with you guys while I fly my Glow drone, our easiest best-selling drone. Woo! Super easy, super fun, super durable for all my fans out there. Hey, so this is James at James's World. Are we live streaming right now?
We are live streaming.
We are live streaming. What are we live streaming for?
Well, we normally do Disney, but I had a day trip in New York, so I was going to give New York a go.
Oh, New York. Wait, so who are we live streaming for New York? For the city of New York? Am I in Times Square right now? Hey, what's up? So, I'm about to freestyle. I'm not going to do that. But I will fly my little friend right here. Right here at FAO Schwartz. This is our easiest best-selling drone. Hey, come around, take a look. It is the Glow drone. It is the easiest best-selling drone, and I'm going to show you exactly why, including my friends I'm live streaming. This guy is built for ease even if you have never flown a drone before, I can assure you, you can fly this guy. It is great for flyers of as young as 6, and even those who are 6 and up. All you do is you press one little button that clearly says takeoff, and it takes to the sky and stays there. Now, what's great about this guy is assisted flight. It will stay there with one push of a button. Even if you drop the controller, it stays in the air all by itself, fully synchronized. So all you have to worry about is controlling it with these little joysticks. The left thumb controls the height. The right thumb controls the direction. Left, right, forward, back. Now, the green light is always forward. The blue light is always back. So you always know whether you're coming or going in the night. Anyway, yes, that's right. Now, it has 3 speeds. They are slow, medium, and oh my god, it's so fast! That is the technical term. It's on the box. And it is a stunt drone, so it actually flips in 4 directions. Forward, back, to the left, and to the right. It can go as high as 150 feet or 50 meters up and away from the controller. And when you're done playing, once again, all you do is press land right underneath. For ease, for any first-time flyer, and built for durability. Drone separately, that'd be pretty odd, right? That'd be pretty odd. As well as spare propellers, the USB port in order to charge it. Anywhere you can charge your phone, you can charge your drone, as well as written and video instructions, and we have it on sale today for $65. This is our easiest drone. If you've never flown a drone before, you can fly the Glow drone.
Awesome, thank you.
Of course. And thank you, my friends in New York.
and Witness the Magic. That's who we are on YouTube. We're on YouTube. We're Witness the Magic.
Witness the magic. Hey, well, you just witnessed the magic.
Right? That's what I was saying.
That's how easy you can fly. You can literally look like you're doing magic. When you really practice at it, all you need is one thumb to actually control this guy because he actually stays in the air by himself. So at a certain point, you can literally act like you're controlling it with your mind.
He's fast, guys.
Now that comes with a little bit of practice, but you can do it easily with one little fancy controller.
And you guys can witness the magic. Thank you.
There are a few items we need to know about it. Number 1 is that it's got soft clean wheels. So no damage to walls, doors, skirting board. It's totally safe because there's not been a mark for us.
I think this is the reason why it is also one of the best toy stores. The employees are super interactive, and they also let the kids, play with the toys, which is nice too. So it's not a toy store where the kids can't touch anything or play with anything, so it is really, truly amazing. We are in FOA Short is where we are.
Like you're not used to it.
Right? Sorry, just catch up with the chat.
No, I'm fine.
Yes, they have this big selection of princesses at Disney. They got a pretty serious selection. Costumes too, which is awesome. I think we're hitting a dead end here. We are indeed, so we'll turn around. We're saving the best for last. Saving the best for last. We're going to head towards Times Square after this and do the Disney store in Times Square. So we will definitely hit the Disney store. And we keep going this way to some amazing experiences. Let's see what's up here. Truly a must hit. Even if you don't have kids, it's worth coming to let in the inner child. How are we doing, guys, now that we're getting way up in the air? This is the adult floor. It's the massive candy section. Okay, yeah, I think maybe it was that, like, the staircase that lagged us out.
Diner downstairs.
It is, yeah. So basically you hit it right when you get off the stage.
Let me know how we're doing, guys. Aw. That's a great gift always. Personalized stuffies. Whoa. Am I too big for this? It'll cost you about what a smart car will cost you, but am I too big for this? Oh gosh, you could buy a car for how much this one costs. Am I too big for the Mercedes Swarovski crystal encrusted G-Wagon? Am I too big? Or I can be a little cheaper than 25,000. We can go for the ride-in car, just the regular Mercedes for 14,995. It's me in every way. If there was a car for me, that would be it. Not the red one, but the G-Wagon. Too bad they don't make it in my size. I would definitely drive down to the mailbox every day to get the mail in that. I want 3 of them. Well, there's a little taste of Magic Kingdom. He kind of looks like Simba. It's close. Right? I could get a lot. How many could I get? I could get 10 of them? For the same price as a Magic Kingdom crystal? I might have to go for 10 of those. Have a whole, like... I gotta get 10 friends then that'll fit so we can go in like a brigade. It's for the stream, James, I swear. And the baby can go to the mailbox and back. Oh, here's a little bit of Hollywood Studios. We're feeling a little more Disney. Got BB-8, Maleficent. Some Darth Vader. That's a pretty cool lunchbox, though. Oh, it's actually a Loungefly. Look at that. Too funny. Oh, they have their own handful of Loungeflies in here. Which ones do they have? I'm not sure what that one is, the Queen one. But we have Grogu, Smurf, Hello Kitty, cake. It's Disney. Maybe someone can help me out where this cake is from. Who's on it? Oh, it's from Cinderella. The little mice are on it. We got a little taste of Disney, and we didn't even make it to Disney store yet. What, the cake purse or the lunchbox? Do you need a lunch? Does the baby need a new lunchbox? Right, bring that one. I can imagine their looks on their faces. Oh man, I remember when the baby was maybe a year and a half old. We played in here for 45 minutes while he just ran up and down this. It was like one of the most iconic New York moments ever. How much is said lunchbox? Maybe that'll be my surprise. I promised a surprise. But I don't see said lunchbox. Can get a giant Groot. NBC News. behind us here. I hope I have time. I started my day off with some airline sun chips and a hot tea. Hi, Vananda. Welcome in. The UPS truck. I feel like that thing would be like world changing for the baby. The UPS truck. Well, welcome in, Gator.
Tengo acá el aguante, así como te lo...
Te hace espacio, te hace espacio.
Así como te lo le pone los puntos, le...
Once again, the Swarovski Crystal G-Wagon. Goodbye, beautiful. Not today. Open road. Welcome in, Dave. Alright, we're gonna go down this staircase of lag again. I'm sorry, guys. So bear with me a bit here. I think that was the best thing we saw all day was that G-Wagon. We saw a lot of good stuff, too. Genuinely hyped about that. I believe there is also a downstairs, if I remember correctly, which we will not attempt because I think we will lose you guys. Oh man, you probably have to put down a down payment at least. Whoa, I'm gonna get taken out.
Pretty cool.
Snow whenever you want. I don't, okay, it's still a thing, but I don't think it's as big of a thing as it used to be. Like, it used to be like the thing. Like, I remember every person you knew, every girl had one. Like, 'cause you'd send in your picture and they would make the doll look very similar to you. So, like, okay, wait. Please use caution when pushing. Okay, we gotta push it. So I wasn't sure if it was automatic or not. Sorry, guys. Jar Jar moment.
Have a great day.
Bye. Thank you.
Can I take a picture of you to show my kids?
Absolutely.
But yeah, I think it's like.
Are those toys for them? The toys? Is that for them?
Yes.
It's the best. I'll take the best.
Sorry, I'm catching up here a second, guys.
You want to get it in? No.
But yeah, I think American Girl is definitely still a thing. Because it was like, you would send in your picture. We'll walk by. Over. It says to the left.
Oh, okay.
Left. Not right, left. Bye, Kerwin. Thanks so much for stopping in. So yeah, pretty sure it's still a thing. But I think the popularity has you know, dropped a bit. But then we have a son, so I don't know. But I know at least when I was a kid, it was a pretty big deal. I'm gonna try to stay on this side a little bit and see if we can avoid a little bit of that music. And pull it up on my map really fast. I'm gonna turn you guys so you can see the center. It says 500 feet from me. Okay, it's through here. And on the other side of this building. We'll see how busy it is in there, and that'll kind of tell us if it's still a big thing. But we are into the school year now, so maybe not so busy at this time. Try not to interrupt pictures here. Cute or creepy? Sorry, trying to look at the phone, both phones. Almost tripped and fell, that would have been priceless. And trying to find my directions. Okay. Should be right here somewhere. This way and then around. So we'll go up to this crosswalk here. Thank you, Dave. Trying my best. But thank you, thank you. And then now we're, oh, there it is, I see it. Yes, we were GPSing as well. So that's the thing with the city, is like somebody asked earlier, is it easy to get lost? I think once you figure out the streets and kind of start to understand the city, you get a good idea of where things are, and then you feel like you're like, I'm right on top of it. It's got to be right here somewhere, and you're literally a block on the wrong side and you'll never be able to find it. So I think that's when GPS and Google Maps and those things come into play. And I also know when the light's going to change, but I feel like I should wait for the light to change. But yeah, you're like, I'm like, it's right here. I know it's right here somewhere, and it's like, okay, fine. Let me pull up the map, because I know it's like right here. Oh, I thought you were leaving us. Yeah, I got the Disney feels with that one. Ooh, I bet their waffles are delicious. I got it. Equinox, one of the most expensive gyms in New York City. I think it's about $250 a month. Well, Kerwin, you don't have to leave. You're more than welcome to stay. $8 per hour. We will see you soon. Yeah, this is not our typical time in the middle of the week, midday. So I appreciate all of you stopping in, even though I know you guys are probably busy with your days. So thank you so much. I'm trying to find a crosswalk here. Maybe we can see it from here, because I don't think we'll go in, because this isn't the door side. Hold on, let's see. I'm gonna wait for the cars to pass, guys. One more and then we'll cross. All right, we're good to cross now. I've only been in Boston one time, and I really would like to go back. I got stuck I was headed into London to meet James, and there was a miscue or a lost piece of paper for the dog's paperwork, and I had to stay overnight to get that lost piece of paper. So I would love to do it again. And I really would love to do Salem as well for Halloween. Like, I guess Salem is always kind of Halloween-y, no matter what time of year, but I think like that would be a really good time. I think there's a lot that we want to do. I think once we left the US, we really started to realize how much travel we still had to do in the US. Right? I feel like we're getting our Disney along the way. It doesn't look very busy. But I remember it being, I think maybe it's a little more automated now, but I think you used to mail in a picture of yourself so they could make the doll look like you. But yep, we do have the Disney princesses. No, they booked me I just went to the hotel for the night and then took another flight out to the Netherlands the next morning. So it wasn't a stay, it was like, oh, I'm kind of stuck here. So we got Tiana, Ariel, Cinderella, and Rapunzel. I always want to call her Tangled, but that's the movie. Let's see if we can wander in. Ooh. Ah, you have to be... Oh, enter. Duh. There we go. You're welcome. Okay, we got the head nod that it's okay. I think they still look like very much a thing. I don't think they would have such a crazy big store in New York City if it wasn't. I guess this is the Stardust Holiday Edition for this year. So you can buy the dolls as they are, and I'm sure you can buy the dress for them as well. Having a pillow fight in here. We won't spend too much time in here. Oh wow, like it's actually really big, guys. Yeah, no, maybe I take it back. Maybe just because I don't have a daughter that I don't know. But it is big. Like they have all the princesses. There's Jasmine now as well. I'm sure they have the rest of them. And then you have Cinderella, which she's got all her outfits. She's got her normal outfit. Then she's got her ending Cinderella, and then the night when she met Prince. We got them all. You can get all the dresses. That's the only Disney ones I've seen so far. They still have clothes. I'm sure you know what's downstairs is probably. She seemed really excited about hers, so maybe we're just missing out. All right, it's big. Maybe we're just missing out because we don't have a daughter. But like, there's a whole store down below. I will not go down because I think we will crash out if we do. Underground is a no-go. But I'm sure down there there's the accessories and the clothes, and I don't know if they still do that. Where you could actually, so you would pick a shirt for your American Girl doll, and then you could buy the outfit yourself. So if you bought her a dress, you could have the matching dress. So yeah, here they all are. Here's the steps. I just see the princesses. I think the villains coming into popularity is a much newer thing. Oh, so here they are. So step 1, choose a Truly Me doll. So you pick one of all of these. There's a bunch of different ones. So maybe I'm wrong, but maybe this is just how you do it now. You kind of pick the one that looks most like you, when before they would kind of customize them for you. But I guess maybe with their popularity, they couldn't keep up with all that. There she is, James. She just needs some green eyes. But yeah, and even these are only up to 129 in number, so I'm sure there's hundreds and hundreds of different combinations to make her look like you. So you know what? I'm gonna take back what I said, Dave. It's pretty big still. I mean, we are in New York, so in New York it's very go big or go home. But I just don't think New York City would have such a massive store if it wasn't, you know, as big as it is. So I guess it is still super popular. We're just more into Hot Wheels and drones and, you know, remote control cars. But they got it all, man. I take it back. Oh, I don't know if we have time for that. We'll have to make it another stream, James. I'll come in and I'll make one. So we still got, I'm on foot today, guys. We can't do subway because I can't even make a phone call on the subway. So we are on foot. And then my appointment is about 30-ish minutes away from Midtown. So I want to make sure we definitely get in that Disney store, but I would love to do that. I'm game for it. All right. So let's see what our best way is to get all of Times Square. Sorry, let me get you guys a better view here instead of just the cars. So just remember, guys, I'm a little bit behind because we are still on that delay. So we got about a half-mile walk. Oh, that's by car. That's 10 minutes by car. On foot, it's going to take us about 10 minutes. So we're going to head back through Rockefeller. We'll go up past Magnolia Bakery and the M&M store, and then I'm thinking the best route to get the most view of Times Square. I'm going to attempt to cross here again. So we're like right in the middle of that block here. Let's see. We'll go ahead and cross. That guy's parked, so I think we're safe to cross. Let me get the chat back up here, guys. We did a glimpse of Central Park. We stood on, there's a particular rock that you can stand on, and you see the tree line and then you see the city above it. So we checked that out. That's where I started. And checked out the Gapstow Bridge. So we did that, but the lag was terrible, so we didn't venture out. I had initially anticipated the not going in the zoo, but walking past it, giving you guys that look around there. So we did catch a look, but then the stream was not doing great. Oh, she looks beautiful today with her flowers. Do you know the name of it? Ooh, we'll go ahead this way. Actually, I'm gonna change around. I'm gonna take a detour. Actually, we're gonna head past Radio City, the music hall. Do you remember what it was called by chance? Because then I can see how far it is away from me because we are on foot. So somebody asked earlier about going to the Twin Towers, and it was I think 30 or 40 minutes by subway, which means it would take me about 3 or 4 hours to walk. So we have to keep in mind that I am sadly on foot today. Sadly, but I love to get my steps in, so it's like, the rock building again. This is where you head in to observe. We don't have the luxury of monorail today. Definitely worth doing. There's some touristy stuff that is not worth doing, but this one is definitely worth doing. And through Radio City here. There's also another one, I believe it's in Chelsea, but it's a glass box that you walk out on, and you can actually look down at the street from being so high up. I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me at the moment, but also another really cool observation deck. Probably not. We actually, yeah, we got a couple good views of like trying to get up all the way up, but it's so high. James and I have actually been up there, so I can say from experience, worth it. Terrifying a bit to like look over that edge. It's like you don't realize the gravity of the buildings until you're way up there, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna step down now. I'm trying to get back this way a bit so we can start at that back half of Times Square. So I think we're gonna cross here at 50th. So we can get that nice walk in. Yeah, I agree. I think, yes, sadly, but
That's not what I said.
I feel that. But that's what we were talking about, was the Oculus and making it over that way. But I can't take you guys in the subway because I can't even make a phone call down there. So walking distance, it would probably take me about 3 hours to walk. So we'd have to save it for the next time I'm here, and we'll do that area down towards that way, because I think the Statue of Liberty is a decent walking distance to see it like over the river. This is one of our spots when we were living here, the Magnolia Bakery. The banana pudding is a gem. We refer back to my map here. Okay, we're on the correct direction. We need 2 more blocks.
Is there one that's closer?
Is that the one where you can walk out on the glass box? So I know that one's newer. Ouch, yeah. Yeah, so in New York City, it's interesting because it's interesting because some things, it's totally a walkable city, but then some moments you'll see it on the map because it is so small. You think like it is an island. It's like, oh, I could walk there, and then you look at the walking time and you're like, oh, maybe not. So it's interesting. It's like those moments where it's like doesn't seem so far. But then normally with the subway makes everything super, super, super accessible. And there's so many ways, and then you also have the bus. So there are a lot of ways to get around. But given that we are live streaming, I am a bit limited to being on foot. And I don't know if I want to attempt scootering and or biking in New York City traffic while trying to gimbal. Ooh, you know what else is really good is Cats. They have the best pastrami sandwich ever. That's what I was telling James. I was like, is there anything you want me to bring you home? Like, it's not like it has to sit on the plane for a long time and you can have it in a few hours. And he's like, anything that I want will take you forever to get to. Oh, Sean. Thank you so much. We'll have to stop in and get some magnolia pudding before we leave. One more block and we're there.
Okay.
But thank you, thank you. You're amazing, Sean. Much appreciated as always. See, the spots are the bodegas, which is AKA like a mom and pop shop. That's the best place to go. Because ooh, you know what I'm gonna get, Sean? You know what I'm actually gonna get? It's one of my favorite things in the city, and it's not expensive at all. Must do. It's 99-cent pizza. It sounds really ridiculous and really gimmicky, but it's really good, cheap food, and I think that's what I'll get. I'll get a couple slices from there and a soda. It's one of my favorite places in New York. Out of all the food that's here, 99-cent pizza. It sounds super lame, but that's where I'm going. And you will cover it in full. Ooh, do we take a detour? Hopefully we don't get yelled at. We'll take a little detour here. So this is the Diamond District. It's only 2 miles away. We're gonna take a detour. We have time. I anticipated like this taking me much longer today, but so we're making good time. So we're gonna take a detour through Times Square. These are honestly the best. These are honestly the best too for produce. Like the grocery stores can be very expensive, but you have these guys with the white box trucks, and their fruits and vegetables are really good, and they're honestly fair price for New York. We're gonna take a quick detour through here. I'm trying to show you as much as possible. Be warned, you will be hounded a bit walking down this street. But if you are looking for a piece of jewelry, this is where you will find it. But that is my warning. If you take a peek in the windows, you will likely be pushed into the store to take an even closer look. Trying to get you guys the best glimpses of the shinies, but I don't want to get in trouble because I know sometimes they don't like to be filmed, just considering it is a highly secure area. Considering the merch being sold.
I always tell people now, like, there's over 60 Yeah, a piece of black, huh?
And there's the jewelry exchange. We'll make a cross here. The traffic is typically not very heavy through here. We're gonna wait for this bike that's speeding by to go past. Yeah, you know me. That's the problem with Times Square is you must pass the Diamond District, and you have to take a look. I think it's like I said, even if you're not buying anything, it's worth stopping and taking a look. Sorry, I was wondering if I was getting dripped on by an AC or a pigeon, which I was really hoping it wasn't a pigeon. It was not. It was an AC. But no, looking. Ooh, those pink ones are pretty. I don't know if you guys can really catch the color. But no, not buying, just looking. I am actually just here for the day. So I'm here, I landed this morning about 10 o'clock. Got into the city, as you know, if you don't know, I will tell you. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour based on traffic. So I got here about 11, kind of strolled around a little bit, decided if I wanted to get a little warmer jacket, but now it's quite warm now. It's not warm, it's like 75, but doesn't warrant a jacket. But no, I actually will fly home tonight, so I'll go to my appointments at about 4 o'clock. Well, my appointments are at 4 o'clock, so I will have to leave before then, so we can make it there. And then, so I figured I'd do a little live stream. But then I fly out tonight. My flight's at like 7-ish, somewhere in there. So I'll get through my appointments and be rushing back to the airport and be home before midnight. Maybe not at a decent hour, but before midnight at least. But thank you everyone for subscribing. Thank you for the old always being here. And thank you to the new for joining in. Okay. We'll head back to Times Square now. Had to do a little detour. It's so worth seeing. Yeah. It's one of those, if you know, you know. We're gonna go up to the next block, guys, so we're gonna escape this music. I'm gonna take a peek at my map again and see where we're at. But if we go over to the next block, okay. Yeah, we gotta go that way, so that is our way to Times Square. I guess we gotta go that way. But he has moved on now, so I think we're safe to go. There was a while there, though, where you didn't even have to go to Canal Street, that it was just even in Midtown that you got some of that. Like this gentleman here with the black bag over his wheelie cart. You'll catch a glimpse of what we're talking about there. So you don't even really have to go down to Canal Street anymore. True. But yeah, you don't even have to go to Canal Street anymore. But if you're looking for that wider selection, you do. Ooh, the sushi lab, James. What is this? The chemistry room. That looks bomb. Don't you can already see the lights? You have Times Square coming up. Welcome in, Tyler. Hi, Shaquille. Very true. Which we may have some street dancers. I thought I would make it out unscathed in New York, but I guess not. Of the copyright. Okay, let's take a peek because this is exciting. This is the chemistry room, but this is not the sushi lab. I mean, it's not bad though. I feel like the prices are fair. Sometimes you see a New York City menu and you're like, what? That's not bad. I was not planning on it. I'm actually chasing the Disney store in Times Square is what I'm chasing. And I was watching a live stream actually last night. And there's some good there's some really good ones actually. There are some out there ones, but there are some really good ones. There was one that they did, he was like a transformer. Like, and he was like big, like he was really cool. And like he could actually fold himself into the car. And it was really cool. And I think the best ones are the ones where they're all spray painted to look like metal. And they stand like a statue. Those are really cool. So I think there's some that are out there for sure. And then there's some that are like, oh wow, like that's actually kind of cool. It's New York. Yeah, I think after the first week, it's like, it doesn't really shock you anymore. So hopefully we'll get to see some of the cool ones. So we're coming right in the middle of it, which I kind of wanted to come up on the back half of it, but we're kind of on the back half of it. But welcome in, welcome in. Hershey's Chocolate World across the street there. Kind of right where I wanted to be. There's the M&M storage. You can go in there too. We're gonna go towards the center and get that full 360. We're in the Big Apple. We're currently in Times Square. There's actually, if you guys want to look it up, it's the Earth Cam. If you guys want to check it out, it'll show you this Times Square. See if you guys can spot me. Maybe James or one of the mods can drop the link for that and see if you can spot me. I think I'm almost in the view of the Earth Cam. We aren't in Kansas anymore, Toto. Looks like a tour. Oh, you want the link? And then Merch Mikey, you have showed up just in time. We can't, there it is, it's over there. So right across the street, that's where we're gonna head, is into that Disney store. Maybe I should stand in the same spot for a little bit, give you guys a second to catch me. Oh no. Well, I guess that's still pretty cool. But not what I was going for. Thank you, James. You see me? What am I wearing? What am I wearing? I figured I'd stand still at least so you could at least have a chance. I made it kind of obvious too. I made it kind of easy. I made it kind of easy. You're like the one with the... I do have a black backpack on. You have found me. Yeah, I kind of cheated. I made it easy. We shall wander. So I think we'll wander over to the M&M store, and then we will wander back to the Disney, and we'll finish up in there. I have white shoes. That is me. You guys found me. Oh yeah, sorry guys, I wasn't dressing to impress today. See, we have our own double-decker bus here in New York. Just like London, but it is topless. I would say drop top, but it doesn't have a top on it. So if you're going to do these tours, check the weather first. Otherwise, you are getting wet. Yeah, I got blue jeans, white shoes, and a blue jean jacket on. I brought the only light coat I had. I was like, I'm gonna need a little bit of a jacket, but not too much jacket, and this is the only one I had. I have Florida clothes, and I have Europe and New York clothes. There's no in between. So, yeah, this is my only light jacket. Oh wow, it's that accurate. Well, then I should have hid better. Yeah, so, yeah, oh, it's a week, Mikey. Yeah, so I head back tonight. I'm just here for today. I had a couple appointments today, but they were later in the evening. They're later in the afternoon. They're at 4 o'clock. So I was going to get in a bit later, but I was like, you know what, let's just do an earlier flight in. So I was at the airport at 5:30 this morning. Flew in so we could get in because it does take time to get in the city. So I landed about 10 o'clock. Took me about an hour to get into the city, and then we started the live stream about noon. So I figured, ooh, this is one of our favorite spots too, Mia's Yummy Cakes. But yeah, I figured we'd do a live stream before my appointments. And then of course they had the Disney store, so I was like, we'll pay a little homage to Disney while we're here. But we've actually seen quite a bit of Disney on our way. We stopped in the American Girl store.
There's what?
And checked out the Disney Princess American Girl dolls. There's also Krispy Kreme. Be careful because there's sometimes a line. Sometimes it's better to Uber Eats that one. Not as fresh, but pretty close. Pretty close to as fresh as it can get without waiting in that line. Why are New York doors so heavy? But you made it just in time, Mikey, for the merch. We're gonna do M&M first. And then we will head over to the Disney store. All your M&M needs. Busy day, and then I get my break tomorrow, and then we'll be back at it for Disney over the weekend. That's how we are, though. That's James and I, and we've always been super crazy busy, traveling, always doing something. We're those people, always doing something. Go ahead and head upstairs. And I feel like it's weird because I feel like there's a little bit of peace in the chaos. So I know watching it's probably pretty chaotic, but for me, I feel like there's a bit of peace here for me. It's super weird. It's like, it reminds you that your mind isn't so loud. And then we also spent a year here, so it's familiar. It feels like, it feels like coming back to something familiar. So it's a bit nostalgic to come back. Ooh. Those are adorable. Those black M&Ms will be heck on your teeth. You'll be having some funny looking teeth after that. Here at the M&M store? Where is this cornbread ice cream? I want ice cream. $9.49 per half pound for whatever color M&Ms you want. Oh Lord, there's a whole other side. You could really get whatever color you want. And of course, peanut M&Ms. And they are allergy conscious. So they do separate the peanuts and everything away from the other ones. Oh, Dave. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Yes, now I know what you're talking about, because I don't think we'd ever gone to the physical place. We had always done Uber Eats. It was always like a late night eat. That was the luxury of New York, was having Uber Eats from anywhere at any time of the night. Oh, Krispy Kreme is calling to me. They have flavors? Oh wait, hold on, let me go look now. Now that you said that. But that's awesome, Dave. So what do we have? We have the Color Blast, which I don't know what's inside of that. Oh, so I guess these are just like color mixes that you can get. So these aren't flavors. So you have the Mermaid Mix, the Scarily Mix, Skittles, Dark Chocolate, Caramel Minis. You know what? The minis kind of have my heart, to be honest. They're not really a flavor, but like they used to sell them in a little tube, and like as a kid, of course, you would eat the whole thing in like 5 minutes. But it was one of the best things. What do we have? Ooh, pumpkin pie. We may have to get some. Pumpkin pie, pretzel, almond, peanut butter, dark chocolate peanut butter, M&M's mega. Oh man, that sounds dangerous. And then they have this one where they mix the milk chocolate, peanut butter, and peanuts. Okay, I think we're gonna get some though. Like a tiny bit. I don't need a bunch because then I will have to carry them. Unless, James, you would like to try some. If I should bring some pumpkin pie ones home. Yeah, you know what? The minis speak to my soul. I feel that. But I think we're gonna go for some of these pumpkin pie ones. Sean told me to get a snack, so I will get a snack. But someone's taking pictures, so I'm gonna let them take their pictures, and then we'll do it. We'll sneak in here because I'm doing one-handed, so I'm gonna be taking my sweet time. But the pumpkin pie ones got me. I'm in full spooky effect at this point. What did I have? What are those pretzels called? James, that we ate yesterday. They're like an iconic American pretzel. They're like the flat pretzels. I wish I could find those they have on the wall, like a pre-made. Let's let him get his picture and then we'll jump in. Alright, he got his picture, we're good to go. Let's see how well we can do this one-handed. We're trying, guys. This is how it's going. Not bad. Okay. Now we will go get our M&Ms and then we'll head over to Disney. And I'll tell you how they are. James, am I saving you a few? Oh, the pretzels that I got yesterday that I shared with you, they were pumpkin spice. We actually got one of these blankets in London. On any purchase, the blankets are $7. I think we got one in London, but it was blue. Okay, I got like 20. Yeah, it is a bit pricey. Yeah. So I'm hoping we came under half a pound. I'm feeling like, I don't know how much you think that is. I got enough for a snack without dropping the bank. I think they purposely put it really big at eye level because people have like done a whole bag and it was like $50 and people are like, wait, what? We're gonna point the camera this way because it's not Disney, so I don't know if they feel good being live streamed. Hello, just this.
You want to add a blanket for $7?
No thank you. Thank you. Alright, we got our M&Ms. Thank you, Sean. My snack was on Sean today. So thank you, Sean, for my M&Ms. I'll take 3. I'll try to save you some. I'll save you some, but then they might be a little melty. But that's okay. They'll still be good, I promise. Oh, Mikey, I'm so sorry to hear that. Dave, I'm gonna try it in the Disney store. James and I were joking about that, and I was on the phone with him in the car, in the Uber on the way here, and I was like, I wonder if they take annual pass discount. And he's like, I don't know. I was like, I don't think they will, but I'm gonna ask anyway because I'm that person. And if they do, I'm gonna be really shocked. All right, let's get our snack out here. And try our M&Ms, our pumpkin pie. Let's see. They're good. I feel like it's there. I think you have to get the, like, if you take a bite, you don't really taste it. Thank you. You have to like put the whole M&M in your mouth, and then you get that full flavor. All right, this way. They're pretty good. I would say not my favorite. I would say either the minis or the almonds. Have to be my fave. Definitely good nonetheless. Definitely feeling the spooky vibes. That's true. If you don't ask, you don't get it. So I figured I would ask. But yeah, they're definitely good, but I don't think they top the minis. We were just talking about that. It's called 99-cent pizza. I think there might be one over here. But I wish I had one more pocket. But yeah, it's called 99-cent pizza. And I would say it's, for me, honestly, it's one of the best. It's affordable, of course, for New York. And it's just good. Like, it's easy, it's good. I think you can get a whole pie for like, and a big pie too, for like $7. We've done New York's first pizza as well, which was pretty good. So I think it depends. I think it's really hard to mess up pizza, but then of course there are some spots that are like, oh yeah, that is the pizza. And for me, it's the 99-cent pizza or New York's first. But that's far. That's all the way in Little Italy. It's quite the wonder. Oh no, James with the acid reflux. Sorry guys, this truck kind of just took a major stop right here.
Wait.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I clicked the button to cross. But yeah, $8. That's what it was. I think we're good to cross now, just this truck is in the way at this red light. So we're gonna go around. Yep, we have the man, so we're good to walk. Now just watch this bike lane. If the Netherlands taught me anything, it was to pay attention to the bike lane. Now you may see me on that Earth Cam again, making my way to the Disney store with my M&M bag. But that's where we're headed. We're gonna cross the street again. Well, it's 99 cents before tax. Because our tax is not included in America, whereas I think everywhere else in the world it is. But it's not included, so it's not, I think 99 cents before the tax. And I think, James, when we were living here, it was still 99 cents, but I remember reading something that they did raise the price. And I don't remember what it was. Oh, there's the Transformer guy. But we'll stop and see him too. But they had to sell, I asked one time, I was like, how many pizzas a day do you have to sell just to pay rent? They had to sell 500 pizzas a day just to pay rent. Insane. But there's the, no, it's okay. But there's the Transformer. He is like one of the coolest ones you can see. I am not gonna film him too long.
You want a pizza?
No, thank you. Otherwise I will be bombarded, but he's very, very cool. If we have time, I'm gonna look into the Disney store because that's where I said I was gonna stop off. If we have time, we can definitely pop into the Lego store because we're getting close to that time where I gotta start heading to those appointments because they are north of where I'm at. They're about 30-40 minutes north. Bumblebee! Lego store, we can do Lego store first or Disney store for last?
Go in down there, I guess. You go in through the...
Yep, you cannot video them too long or you get bombarded by them. So we got our Bumblebee shot. We'll pop in the Lego store if there's not a wait, because sometimes there is a wait for these stores, especially Lego. I saw the sign, but now I can't find it now. I think it's around this corner here. When is it closed? They're playing The Lion King. Hold on, let's step away from this music really quick. And then I think, let me pull up my map because I saw the sign too. Okay, Disney first, because I think it was right there and I think it's closed now. Or they may have moved it because I saw the sign, but then I walked under the sign and it wasn't there. So Disney first, Disney first. Sorry guys, we're a bit on a delay. So I had already walked over there and 30 seconds later. I think because we're in the city, the delay is a bit slower. Right? I agree. Oh no, I was hoping she's gonna hold the door. Okay, let's see. Happy Halloween! Whoa. Sorry guys, I'm sorry. I saw you guys. I should have stood in front of the Disney store and waited a bit. Because we are on a bigger delay today just because of being in the major city. Oh, hold on. We're gonna do a little backup here. Because I have never seen these in the Disney store. The cauldron. Or the skeleton dance. I've never seen that in the store either. Oh, too bad they don't make the skirt in my size. That's adorable. Jack Skellington claw. Right, that's what I thought, because it used to be down here and then I thought that they moved it, which they did. The Nightmare Before Christmas plushies. So that's the popcorn bucket, guys. He looks like that thing next to Zero, that teddy bear. He looks just like that. That's the popcorn bucket we're after on Friday. Coupled with the Sanderson Super. I'm kind of digging the skeleton backpack. I don't need any more backpacks, so I'm kind of really loving that. Welcome to good old Disney copyright. Some Game of Thrones. So the backpacks will be different. So Disney Loungefly does a lot of Disney stuff. But there's so much more that Disney doesn't do, so they only pick certain ones for the store. Oh, they got all their plushies. So if you want to get the full glimpse of Loungefly, they are online, so you don't have to come all the way to New York for them. You can get them online as well. So Disney picks certain ones to feature at their store, like in Disney, but then there's also always a lot more. Disney Stitch, or Disney Stitch, Halloween Stitch. Oh! The Dooney and Birch. Ooh, James, look at the Mickey. Oh, let's see if we can get it to focus.
We have Star Wars, Marvel up there, t-shirt section.
Wow, that's a major discount. It was originally $4,595. Now it's on sale for $1,000. All the Kate Spade, the Dooney and Birch, Sally and Jack, Zero of course. I think they got just about every princess and the doll here. They even have the newer ones too. Nemo, Dory, Chip and Dale. They got a lot of plushies here. Bullseye, Dusty, Forky. Or you can even come here. I know we said American Girl, but they also have every doll you could want here too. Of course, they look a little more cartoon than the American Doll. Sorry guys, it's a bit busy on this floor. Trying to get busy. But they have all the dolls here as well. I saw one. That's how much. I wonder how. I saw. This is the one I saw at Disney. I wonder how much it is here because I saw it at Disney and it was $129 at Disney. I don't see a price on this one, but for all the dolls, which I think is super cool because you know every girl, they can't just have one of them. They have to have them all. Dave, I know I wanted to do the New York City like stream, but I'm like, how do we tie in Disney? And James is like, there's a Disney store, you gotta go there. And it was like, you gotta pay your homage to Disney. I was like, yes, let's do it. So we'll do the New York stream, and then we'll get our Disney in. We won't fall short on the Disney. So, and I think we got a lot of Disney along the way though too. We got the American Girl dolls, which was Disney. All the dresses. So I think we got it all in today. Anna. I think they have just about every dress here that they would have at the boutique. We'll walk around so we can check out the castle. Of course, Sean. Of course, of course. This is my song, Mikey. Oh, there's your backpack, James. And our streaming bag is a little one next to the suitcase. Puzzles. Yeah, those are at Disneyland. I've definitely seen those. We're gonna go through the castle because I think we're gonna. Oh, never mind. A little crowded area there. All little kid costumes. The little girl from Monsters Inc. You can dress up like her. Boo. I don't think we ever got another name for her, but it was Boo. All little costumes for the younger kids. Trading card game. I haven't seen that before. Not as many Christmas ornaments as the Christmas shop, but I think they have like the big sellers in here for Christmas ornaments. Tupperware, of course. Looks like placemats. Yep. Placemats. But yeah, it looks like for ornaments, it's like the top sellers. To this day, my favorite one is still Zero in bed with the candy cane. We will definitely check out the mugs. A spoonful of sugar. Star Wars, Grumpy. All the Monsters University, they are getting ready for that Monsters World. I think when you see these limited time onlys, that really kind of gives you a hint to what's coming next. I will have to figure out how to get it all in my backpack. I only have one carry-on. How much is Pooh? Let's see how much Pooh is. Let's see here. Oh no. Oh no, what's happening? Taking out Pooh. Does Pooh have a price tag? Pooh is $70. I love him, but that Pooh is a little expensive. But he is very cute. He is $70, $69.99 for Pooh. That was a really good guess. all the costumes. But I think we're gonna go with that New York City Loungefly. But I've never seen that Pooh at the park though. I think we'll go with the New York City one just because pay a little homage to both Disney and New York City. Right? If he was maybe $49.99, I would have maybe considered him, but he is a pricey Pooh. This is a conversation we often have about Disney. Is some things it's like, okay, that's a fair price. I expected that, and then some things he is really big. Like, he's not small. I would say he's probably like 2 Loungeflies big. He's quite large. But it's one of those things. It's like you see it and you kind of expect things to be a certain price, and then you.
Well, sorry, I didn't think it would be that. But then.
Like, see the price and you're like, whoa, okay. Those are cute. I've never seen those ears. I wonder what those ears are for and why they're in a case. Kylo. Yeah, he's both a backpack and a plushie. And he's, like I said, he's pretty big. So, I mean, I guess you can kind of justify the price, but like I said, I expect him to be more about 50. And they have the Woody hat. Right, I was literally thinking that at the same time. I was literally thinking that. Parlay. Ah, the nervous twitch. I was feeling that, Mikey. I'm like, oh no. So enjoy I will say it now, enjoy the music now because it may not be there later. It's too bad they don't have a popcorn bucket. That would be so cool if they had a New York City Disney popcorn bucket. That's what I would be leaving with, but I think for today we will be leaving with that New York City Loungefly backpack. Going down the elevator or escalator was way cooler than going up. Right, I didn't expect it either, but here we are. You know what? I semi-anticipated it. I'm like, oh no. I think today we will be leaving with the New York City Disney Loungefly backpack. Is what we will be leaving with today. Go ahead, it's okay. Depends. So my morning one was about 2.5 hours, but then my one tonight will be 3 hours. So I think at night they do go a little bit slower. But those morning planes, because they know people are trying to get into the city, they don't mess around. They close those gates, then that's it. They close the gates, they don't mess around. Where in the evening, they're not in that big of a rush to get everybody home. But the morning flights go pretty quick. So we took off about, actually in the air, 7:30, landed about 9:40. I'm kind of thinking the Halloween Mickey and Minnie for the baby. He was really wanting another Mickey, and I think those are super cool. Well, now we got High School Musical going. Yep, so we're gonna go ahead and check out. Or maybe we wrap up now, because I do have to get rolling. So we'll get through this really quick and then we'll wrap it up because I do have to get to my appointment at 4. Oh, do you guys see the back of it? I didn't show you guys the back. Got the skyline in the back too. We are in line to get, hold on, I got my hands full now. We decided on the New York City Disney Loungefly is what we decided on. We'll see how long this line takes, guys. Why is my phone doing this? We're stuck in horizontal mode there. I can't see a chat. There we go. But that's what we decided. A little bit of both. We got the New York and we got the Disney, and I think it's perfect for the stream. Do you mind if you're on camera? Sorry? Do you mind if you're on camera? Or would you prefer not to be? Okay, cool. No, it's totally okay.
Thank you so much. Do you need your bag today?
Yes, please.
It's $1.25 for the bag. Is that okay?
That's okay. And can I?
We also have Halloween promotions.
Yeah, can I have the Mickey and the Minnie?
Of course.
I have a little one at home that's been dying for a new Mickey and Minnie, and I'm like, those are perfect.
Those are them.
We will be at the Halloween party in Florida on Friday, so they're perfect.
Did you also need the bag for the last?
Yes, please, for the bag.
The donation is $157.03. You can go ahead and tap when you're ready. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was about to ask. I was like, wait, but I was saying,
I
yeah.
need to apply that discount. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I keep forgetting that they don't just automatically renew. Perfect. Give me 1 second.
And then you're going to be along that block. You're just going to be right on the block.
Alright guys, I'm sorry I kind of got you guys hanging out over here. And then we'll give our goodbyes.
It takes extra time. So
No, it's
now,
totally okay.
Your new total is $133.10.
Perfect.
Much better. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
You guys get a good look at the Halloween merch now. Hopefully the baby isn't watching. 'Cause it's supposed to be he wanted a surprise.
And your receipt's in the bag.
Awesome. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye. All right, guys. Wait, we got our hands full here. Let's see. Oh, I accidentally put my cell phone on airplane mode. I was like, why is the chat not loading? 1 sec, guys. Let me get the chat back up here so I can catch up. I know, I think the cast members are a little different in here, and he asked not to be filmed, so you guys are kind of hanging out on that side. Alright, I'm trying to find our best route out of here. And then we'll head back out into Times Square. So our goodbye is not in copyright mode. Alright guys, I think we've made a successful trip around Midtown. So thank you guys so much for joining in with me for the New York with a Taste of Disney stream. It's been amazing. Jojo, a moment. Somebody bumped into me, I dropped my phone. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out with me. And thank you for continuing to join us and support our channel. The weather has been amazing. I got here, it was about 70 degrees. What are we at now? Let's see. Probably the warmest part of the day now. We're at 76, so a lot cooler. We're still pretty overcast. So overall the weather's been great. Yeah, I agree. It was fun. It was different. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. So we will see you, well, James will see you guys on Thursday evening. I don't know where he will end up yet, but he will be headed back to Disney Thursday afternoon to get you guys for that evening stream. And then Friday, of course, we will all be there for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. And then the rest of the weekend. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. And I'll see you guys soon. And thank you, Sean, for moderating today, and Reed, and Dorena, and Pat. All of you for joining in today and helping me with kind of an off-schedule stream. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for all the likes and the new subscribers, and of course the returning, and I will catch you guys on Friday. And James will see you Thursday. Have a good evening / afternoon. Bye guys. And before I go, I forgot about Patriot. He is a mod too. So thank you as well, Patriot. I know you tuned in for a bit. Thank you, all of you. You all count. You guys are all amazing. Sorry, Patriot. You're not forgotten, I promise. But thank you guys.